Hello everybody, it is Michael, and today we're going to be talking about episode 3 of Final Space. So I went to the Final Space event, and I got a mooncake because I couldn't not get a mooncake. So, I have a mooncake here for this episode discussion review thing. Here we go. He's big, by the way. Look, he's like big as my head. Anyway, so, episode 3. Let's just start off with a negative. There's really only one female character so far. Every single character is male, even like the cat people. I know they're not technically cats, but whatever. And the aliens, like, they refer to Mooncake as like he and him, and it's like, okay, one female character, and I know this isn't about episode 3, this is about previous. The first introduction to her was through like the male gaze, like, ooh, look, I want to date her, that's a thing. So yeah, that's something that's been bothering me. But that and Gary, on the contrary, I believe Gary has gotten a little bit better. Like, he was annoying at some points in this episode, like, he was fighting for the tridents, even though he knew that it would be nothing but bad for him, so I don't really get it. He's kind of a dum-dum at points, but, you know, we have Mooncake, so that's okay. A lot of this episode, visually, was great. Like, that point where Lord Commander was like, oh, let's play a game, and then it, like, kind of the camera like goes over and the ships come down, like, that looked fantastic. And the hallucinations that Gary had when he took the candy, which also is another stupid thing he did, by the way, that no reasonable person would do. But the hallucinations kind of looked like the Fox Animation Domination, like, promos and stuff, and it looked really, it was cool and fluid. The animation in the series as a whole is really fluid. That's something that I'm gonna say a lot, probably. Another thing that I kind of like am intrigued by is like the opening to each episode is like one part of one scene. Like last episode it was like, oh, you have 8 minutes left to live, and this episode is like, you have 7 minutes left to live. So I feel like we're having a countdown to, like, you know, some crazy thing that's gonna happen, and I'm excited to see it. Yeah, what happened? Hugh is probably dead. That's probably what happened. That's probably what's gonna happen. Also, I have a little theory about Gwen. Is that like version of her that was like, you know, talking to Kevin and in this one, like, snapped the guy's neck? Is that like a time traveling Gwen? Because in this episode, they do establish time travel. They're like, if you go through the wormhole, you might be going forward or backwards in time. So you're gonna be messing with that. So I'm wondering if that was their kind of way of hinting at, like, hey, yeah, Gwen is a time traveler. Look at her go. She's time traveling. Look. Also, at the beginning, they had a lot of butt jokes and, like, nudity jokes. And it's like, okay, one or two, whatever. But it went on for a long time. And it was like, you know, I got sick and tired of it quite early on. The good thing about it, the only good thing, was Mooncake's reaction to it. Like, his look of pure disgust and offense was, like, great. And I don't want to say it made the scene worth it, but if we were going to have it, that scene, it made it worth it. Also, Final Space name drop. I don't know if this was in the promotional material, because what the heck is Final Space? It just seems like something that they would have in the promos when they're like, oh, see Final Space, but I guess that would be more of a comedic thing, and they were kind of selling it more as like a serialized drama. So, yeah, but you know, like, oh, catch Final Space. What the heck is Final Space? I'm glad you asked. And then it cuts like to a bunch of random clips of explosions and stuff, and it's like, oh, you can watch it on Mondays on PBS. So, yeah, that was what I thought during that scene. Name drop, by the way, forgot to carry on that whole thought. Yeah, it's a thing, so there's that. We don't really know what it is yet, but it's the name of the show, so we're probably going to find out soon. And also, some people have commented on this, like, just generally around forums. They're like, oh, Lord Commander and Mooncake kind of look like the same race. And that's also something I noticed. Like, Lord Commander just looks like an old, wrinkly Mooncake with a body. And so I'm wondering if Mooncake is like a clone or something of Lord Commander, and that's why he wants Mooncake so bad, because, like, oh, I want my power back or whatever. Or I just want a pet that can destroy literally anything I want. It's under my control because I am the Lord Commander. So, yeah, this is kind of turning into a theory-esque video, but, you know, that's good. It's initial thoughts, you know? It's not just how good or bad is the episode. I like this episode a lot. honestly. Like the puzzle area, like I'm a sucker for like puzzles. If any character is stuck in a puzzle, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I love this, because you know the Professor Layton series, my favorite video game franchise, and I just love puzzle and psychological things. Like Get Out kind of reminds me of just a puzzle game, and 999 is a puzzle game that I'm playing currently. But anyway, yeah, I was just a sucker for that sort of like idea, and not really aesthetic, but you know, that concept, that you know, idea, as I just said. So yeah, that's my review. Look at Mooncake. I like this guy. I really like this Mooncake. It's really good. Yeah, I also got this Mooncake pen. It's just a little pen. It says, well, it doesn't say anything because it's just Mooncake, but you know, it's just a little Mooncake. So yeah, yeah, there we go. And I also got this poster. They gave this to everyone in line, so I have this poster now. But out of everything, Mooncake's obviously my heart and soul. So I'll see you guys next week for another episode discussion review thing of TBS's Final Space. Excited for more. I don't really know what he says. I think it's like Judy Bach or something. I would say it in the video off of, but I don't want to get it wrong and have all those hardcore Final Spacians be mad at me. So yeah. Final Space, episode 3 was good, I think. I really liked it. More female characters, please. More Gwen, or just more female characters in general. Because it's kind of annoying seeing just male characters. And that's it. It is kind of annoying. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Probably next week. I don't know the exact schedule. It's probably next Monday, right? Yeah, let's go with that.